Our next guest was born and raised in a place where music is the heart and soul of the country. Get on board as we venture off to Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh yeah, so Trinidad and Tobago is a twin island nation in the South Caribbean Sea, located only 7 miles northeast of Venezuela. Now, from wildlife and coral conservation to history and carnival celebrations, also musical innovation, Trinidad and Tobago is one of the Caribbean's most praised nations where music is a very big part of its culture. Now, Trinidad and Tobago is actually the birthplace of the limbo and where calypso music originated from. Now, Trinidad and Tobago is also known for inventing the only new acoustic instrument of the 20th century, the steel pan drum.
Sharing his love of music is singer-songwriter Will Gittens, who now lives in LA. Millions of views online. One of his recent releases became a viral TikTok trend, but he hasn't given credit. He wasn't given credit yet. This morning, he'll sing for it.
Good morning, Will.
Hi. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good, pretty good. Now, before we get to your music, you're actually from Trinidad and Tobago. Tell us about that place and how it actually influenced you and your musical journey.
Well, yeah, I was born in Trinidad in 1992. And I actually moved out of Trinidad so when I was like 8 years old. So in that time of my life, you know, being super young, climbing trees and just being a kid, going outside and playing around. But just like you said, it's very rich in music, of course with calypso and stuff. But my father was in music, so I got introduced to so many different genres and styles, not just calypso, but you know what I'm saying, just gospel and R&B and pop and everything, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Okay, so why did you move to LA?
Well, it's a huge journey. You know, I moved from Trinidad to Nashville, then Nashville to Boston. I went to music school, Berkeley in Boston. And then I went to Atlanta, and then I'm in LA for the last about a year and 4 months. And so, yeah, so that when people ask me where am I from, I'm like, I'm from everywhere.
Oh yeah, you're
but LA for this point in my life is because I've built such a substantial following and fan base. And it's such a great place to network out here, especially in the music industry, because I'm an artist and also a songwriter. So it's the perfect place for me to take that to the next level.
What kind of songs do you like to write?
I like to write everything. You know, my favorite is probably pop and R&B. But, you know, I love to write acoustic songs and country. I literally could write anything, but I would say R&B and pop is my favorite to write.
So talented. And you know, he talked about his big fan base online, and he put out a remix of Adele's song Easy on Me. It blew up on TikTok as a trend. Let's show the video because we got to give you credit, but this is the dance that everyone's doing on TikTok with his remake of it.
Okay, let's see.
And in this silence, baby, let me in.
All right. But the thing about this video is that when they do the video, his name is not attached to it. It's someone else. So if you're like, ooh, I like the song, no one knows who sings it. How did that happen, Will?
So yeah, I mean, just quickly, I did the acoustic version of it.
Yeah.
And I'll give a shout out to the guy that remixed it. His name is DJ Wills, and he's from a small island named Vanuatu. So shout out to DJ Wills. And he did it, and he just put it out. He had no idea it was going to blow up, and it blew up. And then this young lady that found it on Instagram Reels put it on a TikTok song, and then she didn't know it was going to blow up. But her video almost has 1 million videos made.
Wow.
And so I reached out to her. As soon as I saw that it was a trend, I hurried up and got the WAV file from him and put it out.
Oh yeah.
So that.
Okay, wait. Let me see your face when you realize they're playing my song, but my name is not here. Let me see the face.
I literally was just, I mean, it was confusion. My face was like, what?
What?
Wow.
And so for me, I just was like, even though it's an Adele song, and of course, shout out to Adele, she's amazing. But my acoustic version and how I sang it definitely gave it a different vibe. And then with DJ Wills putting that compa kind of vibe on it, it blew up in Asia and these other places. And then, of course, one of the biggest TikTokers in the world, Bella Push, used the sound. And that's huge marketing for that independent artist like me. So I just want people to know is like when you use these songs and you're dealing with independent artists like myself that work really hard to get my name out there, it's just like it's important to get the proper credit so that it could benefit my career rather than just be like something that I'm like, oh, this person used my song. It's like, yeah, that's cool, but You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly,
yes.
exactly.
Now, we're a little out of time on this segment, but we're going to hold on until the next hour to actually hear you sing, so stay put right there. But again, Will Gittens, he is an independent artist, great voice. His Instagram and TikTok website, Will Gittens. Check it out if you want to hear it now, but stay tuned for the next hour. We're going to actually hear him sing and give him credit where credit is due. So, nice to meet you, Will. We love you up here in California.
Nice to meet you too.
We'll see you coming up in the 10 o'clock hour.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.